Here I am. I hope. You'll see. I'm gonna flick this volume knob for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna play this game. I'm barely confident in my being up to it. I'm tired, and I don't usually play at night so much anymore. Or rather, I should say, like, I know that it kind of sucks when when I play late at night and then I don't talk because I'm like half asleep. But I really wanted to get this one done. I figure maybe I can even do just a shorter session, maybe stop around 1 a.m., just play for about 2 hours. And you know what? I could win in 2 hours. I could absolutely win in 2 hours. There's a couple of these quests I want to do, and that's why we're having a walk on lava. And accidentally, maybe a little bit out of the lava. Here's a fun fact since last time. The Final Fantasy board on Game FAQs, I got some new quests from Nest Player, a little bit of a tip-in from Beachman. It might have just been them, actually. But we now have, I believe, means to unlock every spell, weapon, and armor in the game. So I could do all the quests, but there are a couple that are not completable. So, and that has to do with... It's funny, because they're both relatively recent quests, the ones that I'm thinking of. Two of them were made by my kids this year. One made by my oldest kid, requires landing in the water above the waterfall, which there's no way to do in this version. There is in the NES version. And one by one of my younger sons requires... It's the one who wrote a whole bunch of quests. Requires walking from Provoca, defeating the Eye, and going to the Ryokan Desert. But the Eye can only be defeated in the Ice Cave once. It absolutely doesn't appear more than once in this version of the game. So it's completely impossible to do that. We could almost do a quest here. Almost. Black Mage must be alive when a physical attack misses the thief while the thief is in critical HP. Critical HP. So if he's at 50... like this... Okay. There's another one related to this, isn't there? Oh, there's heal over 1,000 hit points, which my white mage can do when my stats are like this. But if we go fight something stupid like a goblin... Black Mage must be alive when a physical attack misses the thief while the thief is in critical HP. Oh, there it was. That's funny, the screenshot's all gray from like the moment the screen flickered. Okay, that was an easy finish. What about this one? This one's funny. Like, say I... the sort of joke I was gonna make, and it's funny because like I've fought tons of sharks, and fighting a shark with just a black mage. Character who can cast thunder leading the group. Both of these characters can cast thunder. Okay. So if I were to... Oh, it's kind of awkward. Starting from Matoya's cave. It doesn't say I can't use the airship, but I do have to fight a shark. Okay. Starting from Matoya's cave. With the character who can cast thunder leading the group. Fight and kill a solo shark. I'm gonna just accidentally interpret it as a shark solo. Right? It's funny. Funny. But also, I think it's better than the original quest, so I'm gonna do it. I don't even know why I would use Thundera. I've got gauntlets. I can... For that matter, basically anything I run into will be killed by a Thundera spell. And it won't be any slower than running away, so let's just do it. Gauntlets are the Zeus gauntlets from the NES version. Oceans are very safe. Very safe places, the oceans. Where are the Buccaneers at? There is absolutely no reason for me to unlock the basic Thunder spell, by the way. I mean, it's better than Focus, but here we go. 5 Buccaneer formation. And a goblin, 4 goblins. You're not 4 goblins. Yeah. The quests that indicated very specific formations are turning out to be some of the biggest obstacles. Like, does a 5 goblin formation count as a 4 goblin formation? It's pretty specific the way Hawkeye Rules wrote it 5 years ago. So I'll go for the 4 goblins. But I have kind of intentionally misinterpreted the quest. I mean, it'll be nice to get another one off the list, sorta. Oh my god. I mean, this is far from the biggest waste of time we've had so far. Now I get tons of these 5 goblin things. Do, 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 do. You know, in the NES version, there's a whole bunch of safe tiles around the bottom of Paneria. I wonder if they exist in this version. They don't need to. Like, it was designed to make it completely safe for you to, like, outfit your party. And now your party starts with basic equipment, so... We are having some problems running into 4 goblins. We're finding 3s and 5s. You gained a level. That's so silly. Oh yeah, this one's funny. We did the Sea Shrine, and it was really no issue, but what was funny was we didn't encounter multiple enemies unique to the Sea Shrine. Here's 4 goblins. We didn't encounter any Deep Eyes or any ghosts, and ghosts are usually the hardest. Okay, in a certain sense, I have beaten that and unlocked the Thunder spell. In another sense, I haven't. So I'm just gonna... We're pretending a little bit here. These are some of the new ones. With only the Black Mage alive, enter the Citadel of Trials, proceed to open the treasure chest that contains the rat tail, return to Bahamut and speak with him. I'm gonna walk the long way. Because, I mean, if I can encounter some spellcasting cat friends... Oh, look at these guys. He has the black robe, right? Do. This could actually be a pretty bad fight. Those guys have really strong physical attacks. And by those guys, I'm referring to the White Croc. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. That fight happened. My potion count is lower than I would like. This is for the Saber spell. The Saber spell kinda helps with an advanced quest. I don't know. Like, there's a quest that requires casting Black Mage exclusive spells, and Saber is one of those. Where the problem, I guess, is Saber isn't that useful. It's not the worst spell ever. But, it's like, it's the worst character to cast it on, basically, because the Black Mage is not good at physical combat, and it's a spell intended to... Like, it's basically meant to be Tensor's transformation from D&D. Is it Tensor? I think it's Tensor. So, it's designed to temporarily make the mage into a bulky warrior. But that doesn't work very well in this game, so... Or even if it did, I don't know. There's other characters you would be better off buffing. You could probably say the same in D&D. The nice thing about D&D spells, I guess, is that there's so many that they provide a number of varied solutions. That could have gone bad. I'm not going to worry about the Medusas if I run into them, because I can't do that Age of Shield quest. Oh, I marked it complete last time I played, but I realized after, oh, I didn't actually complete it because the knight was petrified. So I marked it, I changed it from complete to incomplete after. I think I forgot to take the Age of Shield off the knight, but I'll do that. He hasn't successfully participated in a battle yet anyway. Back to your Ice Shield. Hello! That hello I had was like such a Deckard Cain voice, wasn't it? These guys might allow us to observe an enemy casting Cure, which is one of the new quests. You're a Jaw, that's no good. Yeah, I thought I did see an enemy casting Cure. Oh. I might have made some kind of miscalculation there. I think I thought I wasn't auto-battling, but I was. Okay. Whatever. This could actually be a bit of on the hard side, but maybe this will wipe them? I don't know. Wiped them. I checked this, right? Yeah. Well, I didn't take any status pictures in there, but I did it, and here's my status after. It's beautiful. We have a lot of money, so I can squander a few cottages. This isn't a very safe walk because of all the dinosaurs. Like walking through Jurassic Park. My family and I have been rewatching Jurassic movies. They watched Jurassic World without me one time a little while ago. And then, for some reason, we decided to start at the beginning. I think it was because their mother said something like, Jurassic World is the best of these. Or Jurassic Park is the best of these. So we went back and watched, in order, over the last few weeks, Jurassic Park 1, Lost World, and 3. And I didn't remember Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 very well. I'd only seen each of them once. I saw some weird Fox director's cut of 2, where I thought the part where the dinosaurs were in San Diego was like part of the stupidity that Fox cooked up. But it's not. However, neither Jurassic Park 2 nor 3, which I originally saw with friends in theater I was like a teenager or something. This is done. They were not terrible movies. Were they peak cinema? No. Were they as good as Jurassic Park 1? No. Were they less a waste of time than the average Disney film? Yes. I don't think I have anything that... I'd really like to do the Fork Tower quest. But to do that, I would need the Knight and Ninja alive and the Black Mage dead at first. I don't need that, it's just convenient. I can't use Diaja, but I can use whatever that other level 7 spell is, I think. The one that's in Gaia. Not Gaia, Onrak. Can't I use Blizzaga? Yeah, that was that elemental quest. Yeah, I can get Blizzaga, that's nice. Just a little investment. Do they have a clinic here? They do, right? Yeah. Clinic that looks suspiciously like a church. Do I want to get those level... Well, I think I'm going to be waiting a little bit for the Black Mage to die at this point. So maybe I'll take a little trip down to Onrak. And you know what? Maybe I should make everyone alive and go through the Sea Shrine. Oh, he's naked, right. That was an interesting choice on my part. Okay, we can access Blind, which is stupid, and Saber, which is probably a little less stupid than Blind, so we'll get Saber. And what can we get here? Null Death or something? Not a bad spell. It's a little bit limited in use just because of the... I'm looking for words now. They're not coming. What's that word I like to use for when something's all over the place? Why am I even doing this? I'd like to beat Big Eyes. Oh, I can't get Blind yet. Because I haven't beaten the Big Eyes. I got confused. Hopefully I haven't been using a bunch of illegal things all along. I don't think I have. I think I've been suitably careful. Go down to find ghosts and deep eyes. So yeah, I want to fight ghosts and deep eyes, and I want Vivi and Lena to die. So naturally, I thought I should revive Lena. This is really just for the sake of going and hunting the deep eyes. She's not really going to be doing anything. Maybe this was stupid. I think I'm realizing very quickly that this was stupid, actually. What's this level of the dungeon called? I guess the problem is this means walking out. I could always go in the teleporter behind Kraken. Sunken Shrine 2F. Isn't this one of the places with the ghosts? I wonder if I accidentally did that protect cape thing. Oh no, I definitely didn't. I could have, didn't. A deep eyes. Do fully underwater trolls have a name in Dungeons and Dragons? Like, I know that underwater ogres are Marrow, right? Underwater beholders are Deep Eyes, aren't they? Or Eye of the Deep? Why did I mix the party up? Left that. Oh, this is done now. And it's kind of weird wanting to fight ghosts, because fighting ghosts is known to suck. It doesn't really matter. It's for the bestiary. What's the bestiary status out here? Supposing that there are 128 enemies in the game and I need to fight 120 of them. I'm done. Missing 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm missing 5 enemies. That includes Warmech, Iron Goal, second version Fiends, and Chaos. Ah, some ghosts. We'll fight these guys and get out of here. They're kind of mean, though. Okay, they didn't get to do a damn thing. Perfect. Oh. So, yeah, hoping to finish this. It might not be today, just given that I have to go through the final dungeon, and I only want to play for maybe another hour and a half. Maybe it will happen. I'm not sure. Most of this game isn't hard, after all. I'm just trying to enjoy some of these side quests. The Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster comes out at the end of the month, and I was actually thinking of something I'd like to do with that. And there's also 2 projects I want to do with Final Fantasy 1 that involve coding projects on the side. But I don't think I can do either with Pixel Remaster, because they do involve observing, or in some cases changing some memory. Those things are all a little time consuming. Not too bad. Time is funny this time of year. And my kids' activities have ramped up considerably. This week was like a tough week. Not like a tough week, like the balance of time sure went away quickly. I don't know if I fought one of these yet, did I? Remmer butt. In 2 separate trips from the entrance of the Mirage Tower. Oh my. I already have this guy in the bestiary, but it's all novel. How weird it is. This is what, the 3rd one I've encountered? Maybe the 4th? Oh, and then I friggin' one-shot him. Okay. No more item casts. In 2 separate trips from the entrance to the Mirage Tower up to the teleporter guarded by the Blue Dragon. One party can only access the fight and run commands, one party may only access the magic and run commands. Separated such that characters alive on one trip are dead on the other trip. So you can kind of see what's happening here, right? Quick, though. Quick. There's really only one floor that has any effort whatsoever. Only hack, run. This is the only floor that has, like, significant square footage I have to cross. I'm gonna feel better running from this one, I think. If I had some spell casting, I wouldn't feel bad about this, but I don't. Not for the purpose of the quest, anyway. Hmm. I'm also supposed to talk to some robots now. That's one robot. There's one below in a treasure room. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. You absolutely could not have this encounter on the NES. I'm gonna fight them because I think one of them might be missing from the bestiary. Gonna take a little while, but I don't think they're particularly dangerous. As you can probably tell by my posture. Attack. Two robots. Okay. I think I could do that play upside down one. Oof, that was a big difference. It seems like whoever's stronger seems to oscillate a lot based on who's getting the crits. And the crit behavior is clearly like the NES one that was a bug became the feature. I don't need to only be using attack at this point. One of my two Fork Tower trips is considered done. Oh, I can't do it. The Black Wizard must survive the trip. Well, let's just walk out anyway. Or maybe I should check those two computer terminals. Great job, Astos. That's actually kind of neat. Is that because they got rid of his poison weakness? It's funny that stone golems are like total wimps in this game, eh? They don't... Their defenses don't really make a difference. I'm not... I guess I should talk to every panel. Do these guys cast Cure? Pretty sure they cast Cure on the NES. They don't cure on the NES. They're not literally curing a console, stupid. Boy, Cecil's having a bad time. Garaja. So which enemies have Cure? Did they use Cure? I wasn't paying attention. Gamer Corner Guide says these cast Cure and not Curaja. So that leaves me a little bit worried. I was sure I saw an enemy cast Cure already. The way the quest writer wrote the quest to learn Curaga was casting a Cure spell, which, you know, makes it a little bit ambiguous between the spell Cure or any of the curing spells, right? I didn't need to come here. Well, Cecil really isn't that good when he's doing one hit. Beware slow. I think in the original, the airs were actually the only elemental enemy that was runnable. But I think I may have run from all of them so far. Does that guy cast Cure 1? He casts Heal, right? Be a great time for a Warmac. Although I haven't healed magnificently, have I? That's magnificently enough. Okay. Now what do we do? You know, if Lena were to fully heal Locke, herself, and Vivi in one fight, it would be enough to satisfy the healing staff quest. In fact, just herself and Vivi make it really close. So let's see what we can do with that. We just need some pitiful fight. Oh, that's pitiful. Oh no. That plan didn't work. Well, this no longer matters, right? Run. Given the numbers, I could give them one potion, right? And I don't want to like actually calculate it just to be sure, but I don't want to not be sure. I have been doing so much math lately because one of my kids got really into the game Beltmatic recently, which is basically just a whole bunch of math all the time and lots of calculating. What's funny is my tendency is still to go towards something very base 10. Okay, 576. $576 plus 418. Oh, if that guy ran away, I would have been so mad. There you go. That all happened in the one fight. Fantastic. Yeah. We get a healing staff. Okay. Now, we're going to try to get down to solo status. Or duo status, I should say. And the easiest way to do that is Lava Bath. Which is going to make all that healing seem pretty pointless. And it was. But we got a quest done. A quest that does not actually exist in Final Fantasy. Oh, we have lots more to go. How many times do I have to run around this donut? We never got fast. We have access to fast now. Did we ever get Thundaga? We did, okay. Oh, we're kind of close enough now. Excellent. They're so bad. I may have never given these two their armor back. Wait, did I unlock the Protect Cloak? Did I? I might have. In what I just did, but I wasn't paying attention. This is level 3. Locke, can you learn spells while you're dead? Yes. Sleepra. And Confuse. We may as well learn Confuse. It's almost always better than Sleepra. And it's not like I'm hurting for money. Am I actually going to cast the Confuse spell? It is improbable. I might have in one of those battles with wolves I was doing a few minutes ago. What level 5 magic is Lena eligible for? Because it's all really good. Dialga. Not Curaga. Ilara. Dialga. Like, some of the choices are a little strange, but having this many spells is still a happy thing. For that matter, my spell points are very high. Because my levels are high. This is not how I would generally play this game. Okay. Okay, Fork Tower, part dos. Only allowed to use magic or run. In most of these battles, it will probably make more sense to run. This doesn't make sense to run. We can win. Oh wait, I can only use magic and run. Okay, let's do over. Magic, run. I should use gauntlets with Vivi. It would have been faster. Does not seem to matter, though. Okay. Part 2 for real. We have to not hurt the kitties. So it seems like wait. We just failed to run for a round. Okay, maybe it's worth fighting. I don't have a great way to fight these. I can Blizzaga, I guess. Oh, I used Healing Staff. That was really just stupid on my part, eh? Okay, let's try a third time. Since I bought so many of those cottages, I may as well just use that. Not using my brain here, eh? Magic or fleet? You can't do anything helpful. What's the new one involving a dragon breath? Oh, it's like with all 4 party members use a potion on them or something like that. Yeah, at least I followed the rules in my first battle this time. Oh, I skipped a robot again, but who cares? Okay, this one... we can both cast spells. It'll be wonderful. Almost done. Done. Which means I can now do something like... and maybe go up to the third floor window. Oh, that failed. That was me trying to save his life in the turn he was gonna die for that other quest. This one. We're gonna try again. Oh. Fates of Death Knight allow it to use Flare. Any party members who can learn Dispel must survive the attack. Guess that makes sense. Oh, it failed again. Okay. That is done. We've learned the Dispel spell from the quest that Nest Player just made. Getting very low on quests. Oh, I just left the floor I needed to do. I would like to revive that ninja fellow too. Lock. Low key. Okay. Defeat 3 Medusas or Earth Medusas using a break skill. If the character with break or a character who can use the Aegis Shield are slain or petrified, start the counter back at 0. Okay, one's dead, but not break. We're alive. Okay. So I guess... Why did he... Oh, I ran out of magic charges. Oh my goodness. I'm running into the weirdest barriers that I did not expect. It's because I used so many Blizzagas below. Oh no! Ruined my plan. Alright, so now I rotate my display, right? Oh my goodness. What does this do to my stream? Oh, that's hilarious. It doesn't show up upside down. Where's my game? Okay. I think I need to make the point that the game is upside down. So maybe I can, like, open OBS and, like, take the game screen and, like, well, that transform did not seem to work. There we are. Okay. Alright. Now you're seeing it the same way I'm seeing it. At least I think so. Alright, this is... Oh, God. Oh, good. Now I'm looking at this thing again. What's funny is... The game footage is upside down. The game is upside down. The reason it wasn't is because, like, this is just a monitor adjustment. It's like as if I were mounting my TV upside down, right? So the image isn't upside down. This... This is awkward. But... When I do my screenshots, they're going to be right side up. That's the thing I'm realizing. It's probably not going to matter. I don't know. Wait, that's where I came in? Yeah. I'd like to leave through the top. I thought that would be... I think that would be interesting. Oh, this is freaky. This isn't that bad. Oh my. And probably what I'll need is actual captures of what we're seeing in the video, right? So this is Dimension V. Inspired by the game VVVVVV that one of my sons is a little bit obsessed with. Let it ride. Which is a gravity flipping platformer. There are only a few of those, but they sort of feel like their own genre. I'm just going to do the same thing here too. Cecil's health is a little on the low side, but... I wonder if Lena's the slowest. Which it does seem like she takes the fewest turns. Okay. Right side up over here. 8 Spirit Nagas. Does this... Oh my god. Oh, that's why the mouse cursor worked the way I expected. Because it's going off the right side of that screen, but upside down. So I moved it the wrong way, and it went the right way. Okay. Whatever. Nobody cares. This would be a great time for Warmack. Maybe on that note, I'll drop a little... Oh. Wow. This is... something. I don't even know what I'm taking a screenshot of. Okay. I'm mostly using kind of a form of muscle memory for menuing. Oh. I guess the heal staff's pretty potent. It's medium. I mean, it's a little better than you would expect on the NES. Nothing to write home about. I'm not going to judge you if you do write home about it. Is there any reason to fight Warmack? It's really just for the bestiary, right? Feels so strange. This floor in particular. Oh, I kept lock casting Fyra. That's silly. Not what I wanted. Not deep in my heart. Oh, this is miserable. Why did I choose to do this now? Six. That's the same number I've got there. I was just wondering if there was some I hadn't counted. I mean, any Spirit Naga I would have fought is after reaching Gaia, so... Ether. It'd be nice to get one more Spirit Naga done so that... Let's just... That was pretty bad. That would have been a good time to have undone the auto battle slightly earlier. There we go. Cool. We would need to find a bunch of crocodiles to finish that quest. Okay, so... Access the window in Flying Fortress 3F. Turn your display upside down using operating system features. Exit the Flying Fortress. Without using teleporter, exit. The Black Wizard must survive the trip. Black Wizard has been fine. In fact, Warmet could put that whole thing in jeopardy. Okay. Oh god. No! I just failed to turn it back. I clicked revert, thinking that revert would mean make it normal, but it meant take it back. Okay. Where's my game window here? So, what is this that I... You know what? I've got this thing where I have a big BRB. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet I flipped the thing that covers everything. I'm not actually gonna be right back. Okay. Cool. Done. 3 robots in the Mirage Tower. You know what? Let's quickly use Cottage. To get our magic points back, because what we kind of like is to encounter a Medusa. Here, robot friend. I don't actually remember where the robot friend is. There he is. Not much of a bonus, but why not? Okay. Very few quests left. You think if I go up to the Sky Fortress, I'll actually... Oh! Well, ain't that just the darndest thing? Oh no, the only one he put to sleep is the one I'm casting Break on. Okay, great. Good. That was rather fortuitous that happened in that way. There's kind of a neat thing that may or may not be apparent to you if you haven't played this version of this game, but if you like press the confirm button and you're one space away from the airship, they pathfind to the airship and get on anyway. Nice. Okay, this time the Aegis Shield is actually done. We just need to find Perseus. I think he's this one. Cool. I have cast Break 3 more times. I haven't found occasion to cast level 8 spells yet. I would like to pick up Flare. And Holy Fade, I guess. Fade is a neat name. It's kind of funny when something that is a form of censorship actually improves something. Lufenia. I think I've been spelling it wrong again and again in the quest logs and forums and everything. Cool. So the question is, do any of these remaining spells matter at all? Elemental Dragon's Breath Weapon for the Healing Helm. Healing Helms are nice. They allow you to do the stall heal. I'm not really sad about missing the wizard staff. Null all or dispel. Null all. Spell. Null all has basically one use case for me, but it's a fairly useful use case, and that is making the knight able to defend against, like, Chaos's crack attack. It can also undo the effects of Dispel. And Dispel doesn't really have its use case because it has an element, so you can't use it against the final boss. So I think I'm going to go with Null All. So there you go, full spell lists. I don't have every spell unlocked, but I have every spell I care to use unlocked. Okay, let's go get hit by a Dragon Breath, I guess. Those white dragons have been pretty reliable. Or the blue dragon is always in the same place. I'm gonna just abandon Curaga. No, I'll leave it there. Make your way blindfolded to Pravoka. I mean, that's cool. I told Nest Player that I thought that was such a good quest. You think I could do it? I don't actually have a blindfold. I would just be turning around or something. I'm gonna not do it. Yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Without that much time left, we're gonna do one Dragon Breath based quest. And then we're gonna do Endgame. I've finished tonight. Because this is the only quest that interests me. It's not that the other quests don't interest me. It's that some combination of the quests and the rewards don't interest me, you know? Like, I have every spell I need. Invisira is a good spell. I don't have access to the white robe, but it's not like I need it. I don't want to spend the time on it. I'd rather beat the game, so I'm going to do that. Here, white dragon. What enemies might I not have encountered in the bestiary? Oh, I got a lot of them. I think Worm and Wervin were some of them, so I've only got 10 enemies left. So if I beat 2 more enemies, including Returned Fiends, I'm eligible to use the Masamune. Even if I don't wait for Warmech, which I don't really want to do, because that could be, you know, 5 minutes, or it could be an hour, so... It was a bad fight. Real bad. Oh, look what happened while I wasn't paying attention. Use of Stona. Very exciting. My son who played Final Fantasy VI. First of all, we got back to watching, this time a couple of years ago, Ryukar, who is usually a streamer who mostly focuses on retro games and Mario Maker, started playing Final Fantasy VI Randomizer. And my son wanted to watch it. We'd seen little bits of it before, but now that he's more initiated on Final Fantasy VI, and I guess spoiled on it, he wanted to watch it, so he watched it. And he was saying, Dad, I have a Final Fantasy VI challenge for you. And you can stream it, and you can talk about it, and I want you to do it. Which no one's ever said anything like that to me. Like, that is something I should take at face value as a meaningful thing, really. The challenge was, can you beat... Actually, it's funny, because at the time he said Pixel Remaster, and then he laughed at himself for saying Pixel instead of Pixel. The Piss Remaster, Anyway. It was nothing to do with piss. What he suggested was beat the entire game with no encounters. And I thought someone has surely done that, because I'm sure the first thing any reasonably knowledgeable Final Fantasy VI player wanted to do when they introduced the encounter flagging thing on Pixel Remaster was get through the game with, oh crap. But they're dead. I accidentally killed them. Rumble. I'm sure people wanted to get through the game with encounters off or with 0x experience for challenge and for stat maxing, because we know that's how you build good characters in Final Fantasy VI. But then I was kind of thinking, that's actually interesting and might not be quite so luck-based and irritating as it sounds. Because you could make use of any of the event-based battles to gain levels if you wanted. And I was like, you could use the rats in the opera house, you could use the fire in the burning house. There's things you could do that would make this just a little interesting. And a little more viable, too. So I don't know. I'm sure that's been done, but it is kind of interesting to me. And seeing as I was asked, I kind of think maybe I shouldn't say no to that. But in the near future, I do want to play Tactics, and I do have something I want to do with it. I'm probably not going to start that playthrough right now. Instead, I might want to do one of my gaming coding projects. I'm into another semester of my classes, too. And, that means, well, for the courses I teach, one of the courses I teach is very user interface heavy. And it's interesting to think that I wonder if I could just use the things I want to do anyway as lessons, which is a thing I've done before. Or, I find something I find interesting and make it the lesson. this nonsense again. Alright. Single character, use a potion on all 4 heroes. May as well be the knight. If anyone were going to actually use the healing helmet as equipment, it would probably be him. No reason to in this version of the game. Then win the fight. Healing Helm is available. There's really not that many left, eh? Okay. We are going to endgame. Oh, Ixie, I didn't even see you show up. Oh, this is what you like to... You haven't seen any of this! You would have liked this one. This is the one I was telling you about a while ago. Where it was side quests made up mostly by the Final Fantasy I Game FAQs community. And I do the side quest to unlock the spells, weapons, and armor that are all considered locked by default. Yeah, I don't know how I missed you there. I guess because that other person came in asking me to get more viewers or whatever. Anyway, level 42 should be plenty. So here we are, going into the final area. Are there any quests that I might get done here that... Like, I'd still kinda like the Protect Cloak. I haven't been here long. Okay. Hello, yeah. Great. If I see zombie dragons, I might try to do that. It's not gonna do anything for me. I'm not gonna fight Warmech, apparently. Protect Cloak would be nice, but I'm not gonna change anything. So really, I think we're just doing endgame, but by the time we get to the Masamune, we're gonna be eligible to use the Masamune. And I feel like we... Good. Yeah, heal that 1 hit point. Great job. What do you bats say? Love these bats. We are sky people. But I did so many of the side quests, because they were kind of fun, and I guess that's the point of the challenge, that the game is feeling rather easy. Now, I've heard that in Pixel Remaster, first of all, there's a way back, I noticed. But second of all, I've heard Chaos is rather beefy. don't really remember running into these guys in Temple of Fiends version 2. Usually, I always fight the Frost Dragons here. I think that's because when you reset a save, that's what happens. Rios. That ain't no Jimera. What was that? Stone gas? That's interesting. This place has some nasty geography. For one of the quests earlier that I guess you didn't see, I had to play with the screen upside down. That was crazy, man. It did not take long to get used to. Oh, this has all been pretty easy peasy. How about the Phantom? Phantom wears the cloak. Oh, handsome fella. I don't think we need a special approach here. Every so often the Phantom does something really, really mean to me, but usually not really worth a second thought. What the heck? Dry ether? I mean, if I'm remembering the contents of this treasure chest correctly, I should be thankful. Okay. Oh, stupid. That's what I get going for the auto battle. I did grab the loot, right? This way, right? Another ice shield. Very silly. Aha! Encounter a group of at least 2 dragon zombies. Defeat them without using regular attacks, spellcasting items, or any magic spell other than Dia. Again, this feels like just an interesting one and an easy one, and it's kind of like a may as well situation. So let's get it done. Looks like it took 3 Dias. Okay, that's nice. We can use Diaja now. but I'd need to leave to get it, and I don't wanna. La, 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 la. Okay. I've already passed the place where normally I get smashed to death by gas dragons. This is usually the hallway where I encounter Worm. Those guys that have like 440 hit points. They're big, bulky sacks of hit points that are actually kind of nice to sit there and ruse up during and use your heal staff to full heal. Because they use nothing but physical attacks, and they're on the slow side. And by slow side, I mean like few hits. Easy to dodge. It would be actually kind of nice to run it. Here they are. Or one of them is. And, like, this is nice because of filling out the bestiary. One of very few things I haven't fought yet. This and, like, iron golems. It would be kind of cool if I ran into iron golems. Okay, this is earth floor. You guys look rather earthy. Who doesn't love a good ultra low effort fight? These guys are neat. I have fought one of them up in the Cardia Islands, I think. Probably just one, ever. Not like in this playthrough. So, just out of curiosity. Oh. Hey, I already qualify for the Masamune. Don't I? Yes. 118 must be Warmech. 123 must be Iron Golem, and then the last 5 are the bosses here. This is done. I mean, the last thing that's actually going to benefit me is this one, right? Getting the Protect Cloak. But I don't really want to put myself in that position right now. Do I want to do strategy or just like violence? So what's right here? I like having life spells lying around. I've unlocked the Light Axe, right? I'm sure I have based on the number of quests available, but let's just be double sure. Light Axe. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. He'll die, right? Oh, he's got some defenses. He attacked with an attack. Attacks are the best attack. Oh, this is dumb. Oh my. Well, I did say I wanted to keep some charges. He's got serious hit points. Holy crap. This was supposed to be done by now. Oh, I probably should have done a little buffing. He hasn't whipped out a nuke. And I haven't really spent any resources other than all of Cecil's health. Okay. That was good fun. I think I'll need to be a bit more aggressive next time. Or maybe less aggressive, more just, you know, sensible. I'll go grab that. Maybe I'll let a character get into critical. For the sake of the... the quest that's on screen right now. It seems like a dumb thing to do in the last dungeon, but, I mean, I'm gonna have 2 Protect Cloaks anyway. May as well make use of them. What? Is this always here? Oh. Oh, that is always there. I thought this was second Protect Cloak. Am I dreaming about there being a second Protect Cloak? Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, yeah, those guys aren't gonna kill. They can't do 12 hit points of damage in a turn. I need someone with a breath weapon for that to happen. And then bank on what's-her-face going first. Okay. Oh. Fail. Although, like, it was a mistake to use Hilera, I'll say. And that's because I can use life to put him back at 1 hit point and just try again. It's just that's the kind of thing you don't generally want to use up in the last dungeon. Okay, second Protect Cloak. That is of interest. But we're gonna need some shenanigans to get that working. Don't. Can we do it before the next boss? That would be nice. I think I technically do have a Phoenix down, but I promised myself I wasn't going to use items that didn't exist in regular Final Fantasy 1. This is a preemptive. This one's not a preemptive. So what if... Wait, if he does that, he might not have been in enough danger to die. Oh! Sure, I'm using up a lot of life spells, which is stupid. Downright stupid. And yet, I don't feel too bad about it, and I don't really feel in danger. Oh, Brad. This is, feeling a little bit of a comedy of errors, really. At least it's comedy. This is also around when I said I was gonna stop. Oh, I forgot to even heal the guy. This is a tough one. Hello, Mr. Cat. How are you? I noticed that you are a cat. Is it gonna happen? No. Weird. Neither did he get attacked nor healed. Okay. Oh! This is a dumb thing to be spending my time on for the couple of points of defense that the Protect Cloaks can bring. Okay, if he takes damage after that... Okay, let's change this. We're gonna fight this idiot. And we're going to start by Uraja-ing Cecil. So if Merilith is aggressive on turn 1, but after Cecil... You know, I may have just really undermined my gameplay when I think about it. Oh. It didn't work out. Is there something useful he could be doing on the offense? Like, maybe it's just this. I don't want to spend a bunch of high-level spell slots on this idiot. Okay, at this point, my belief is that Cecil and Locke can... Like, if this was normal Merilith, carry, whatever, they would one-rounder. No question. But these enemies seem to have gotten a pretty substantive buff. We're allowed heal helmets now, right? Yeah, they didn't one-rounder. They didn't even two-rounder. There we go. She's tough. We'll do something like that against Kraken, I guess. I think we're giving up on our Protect Cloak for the near future. This cat is just aggressively bathing me, and I promise I don't need it that badly. Dude, hey, stop. I don't know why I go after the Nagas first. The waters are considerably more threatening, pretty sure, by any reasonable metric. The metric whether they aren't is like hit points. Stop. No. Your tongue is covered in tiny barbs. It's just like how you don't understand about being covered in claws. Just do the soft cat things. You could, please. Let's throw out more heals. Save some resources. No, not working for me, cat. Come on, man. Oh, good. I promise I am not that filthy. No. No, no, no. No claws and shirt. No, get those out of me. Dude. No. Okay. Go over there. There's lots of good things for you to do over there. How convenient. We got our hit points all the way up, so that's kind of cool. Good job, Vivi. Your wife says she's going to source ingredients for Nanaimo bars. Yeah, every so often around here, This is probably a thing you don't know. I have celiac disease, and I only found out in adulthood, way after you and I were talking regularly. So Nanaimo bars are one of those things where, well, they usually have like at least the bottom crust is like a cookie-ish gluten-free or glutinous crust. You can often find gluten-free Nanaimo bars. There's a bakery not terribly far from me, and yeah, I like that. Oh, I kind of forgot about haste. That's a bad thing to forget about. Around here, you can sometimes get Nanaimo bar variants, like besides kind of a classic chocolatey cookie-ish thing with that cream layer. You can get ones where the cream is like a maple cream, or the cream is like a mint cream, and the mint cream are usually the ones I would go to first. I don't know, maybe that's normal. Oh, only 400 damage with those buffs? Yes, spend lots of turns inking me. That's really not very strong, 325. That was, I think, only one Giant's Glove and one Temper on each of them. But still, that's a little on the sad side. But at least there's not a whole lot of... This guy can stomp you sometimes. He can come out, hit you with 8 arms, and really wreck your day. And that's not happening, so I should be thankful. And there you go, we won, and it looks like we won with full hit points. Cool. Masamune! Egregious healing. I don't think... I think... You know, my mom has made Nanaimo bars a bunch of times. I never have, and my wife never has. I don't know if that sounded like some kind of like meaningful voice there. It wasn't. I don't mean to suggest my wife sucks because she doesn't make Nanaimo bars. My mom usually makes them at Christmas time, but that's not some kind of bizarre Canadian tradition or something. That's just a her thing, as far as I know. You know, in British Columbia, they have a saying. They say, Nanaimo time is any time. Well, I have been to Nanaimo. I'm pretty sure that saying's made up. I have heard of other things too. The bakery I was talking about, this close to me, that does like alternative bars. They have this other thing they call Newfie bars. And it's a lot like a Nanaimo bar, except that the bottom is kind of like one of those... It's like a coconut crust, like Almost as if it's a layer that's a little more finely shredded than a macaroon or something. And they're tasty. The top layer is the same as an Nanaimo bar. Oh yeah, let's grab a screen of that. Quest complete. Which of these idiots wants to hold it? Yeah, that might be better. Oh ho ho! Yeah, like that. And you mildly dislike that. Yeah, it's easy to forget that vampires are pretty potent on the offense. Boy, walking through that feels nice with these controls the way they are. That damage is so much better. I used to, and still kind of like, putting the Masamune on a white mage. Because then, during battles where she would normally be relatively idle, she can actually compete with the frontliners. I don't love using white mages in Final Fantasy. I did when I was a relative noob. But, you know, any turn you're on the defensive is a turn wasted, really. I don't know, not universally, but... I don't want to spend a ton of magic charges on this. What can we do? Get Cecil pretty much ready to go after one turn with this. Or that's the plan. I'm not going to worry about blinking, because relatively few of the attacks in this fight are elemental. So lots of charges at level 4, so we'll squander one here. Yes. That's much, much weaker than that Masamune hit was. Oh, yeah. You like to have a white mage and a black mage for whatever reason. For this playthrough, it was important to me because, you know, I was unlocking every piece of equipment and every spell, and, you know, I wanted everything to be usable in one playthrough. And that's why I picked this particular combination of classes, even though a couple of them are not my preference. Probably not surprising anyone. Ooh! I say I'm not going to worry about his physical attacks, and then that happened. That's pretty weak. Good job, team. Is it worth using the Defender against Chaos? I think it might be. It's probably considerably less predictable. I didn't take a screenshot of Tiamat dying, but that's okay. Oh, there's fights here. I think I thought I was going to have another chance to heal after that. Okay. This final boss music sounds kind of like the one from Final Fantasy VIII. Golly. Okay, well, hopefully the blinks stack the way I'm expecting they do. And those physical attacks can stop hitting the top two characters. Okay. Wow, he's being, like, relentless here. Which I guess is good. I didn't want this to be sucky. Alright, oh! Do I revive him? I mean, I technically can, but you couldn't in the original version of the game. I mean, I guess this is the game I'm playing. Feels a little filthy. Hello, the other cat. Is all my buffing gone? I think it might be. I mean, that's still a fairly useful action. Okay, Locke's nice and strong. There's a cat in front of the screen. It happens sometimes. Oof. Dude. Okay, okay, used all my tempers. Don't need any more hastes. I can just start throwing out some flares and stuff, I guess. That's a strong one. Oh. See. Okay, our damage is good. We need to find ways to stay alive a little bit. Well, that doesn't do anything, idiot. It doesn't stack. Damage is coming. But that's 2,000 per turn he can... That's just him. We're getting about 3,000 altogether. Damage coming in is a little on the rough side. Vivi might be better off using crappy healing items, because he's best at it. And I am running a little short of the charges of the multi-target healing spells. Oh, we won. Cool. He sure is yellow. The fiercest of colors. Oh, you know what that means? We get to check off the final quest. I would like to look at the bestiary when this is done to see the actual stats for Fiends and Chaos in this version, because I haven't seen that. And I didn't bother looking between the Fiend refight. Oh, furry. I wonder if this version of the game says the thing about Garland will be waiting for you too. Good buddy Garland. He used to be a good knight. It's funny how little text there really is in this game, eh? A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. None can say. You know what? I almost like the phrasing of that line better in the NES original. The way they say that the tale will be passed down by the dwarves and the elves and the dragons, as if you've interacted with all these civilizations and they're the ones who are going to tell you. This makes it sound like it's the stories of those creatures themselves. Like they're not going to tell the story of the four heroes. Or... The true crystals reside in your heart. You're the warrior across time. I understand there are four warriors. There's not that much time travel in Final Fantasy games, really, is there? 8? It's really the only one I can think of that has any form of time travel in the game. Lots of dimensional travel and things like that. Is it gonna write that end in script font? That's nice. I think I've seen that before on other ones, right? Maybe not. What's that button? It looks like I kept my levels. Yeah, I did. I kept my stuff, too. Looks like all I'm missing is Warmech and Iron Golem. Oh. The stats are question mark. I wasn't really watching too much of the numbers. I was trying to stay stable after setting up the Goon Squad to take them out. Oh my goodness. Look at these freaky numbers. Holy crap. What about the original versions of those guys? Like, original Tiamat. 2400. New Tiamat 50. Madness. He has intellect. Actually kind of interesting. They have agility too. I'm a little bit startled by just how high these stats are. Okay, well, here's how the team finished. With a lot of quests done. The only quest left, well, there's very few. Mass harming, mass healing, I did those. Yeah, there's actually fewer than appear in the list right now. I wonder why that is. Okay, full list of quests that I did not finish. What's going on with the mass harming, mass healing ones? They're complete. Oh, goodness. That's it. That's it. Wow. Pardon me. That's incredible, you know? Of the new ones, I did half them. That's pretty great. Now, let me just shorten this up, because... Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, whatever. This is done. Right? Yes. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing next. I'd like to do something with tactics, but that's going to have to wait till probably end of September at a minimum. I might have a coding thing before then, but we'll see. No promises. But thanks to anyone who's joined me on this one. I think it was interesting. Calling it a challenge is an outright misnomer. But when you say you like variant gameplay to see different aspects of a game you're already familiar with, this is the best. This is absolutely the best way to experience this game in a new way. And it worked. And so thank you to all my quest givers. I know most of them are the Game FAQs community, some of whom did it years ago, who I'm not that in touch with. But if you end up watching this, this all came together in a fun way. And I'm thankful for that. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, did you miss Chaos? Like I won. Wasn't that pretty. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. You should, Ixie, if you still do it, hop by the Game FAQ's FF1 board and look at the topic about this. I don't know, maybe it won't be as fun as I think it will be, but I think it'll be fun. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you.